Hey guys, it's Ep20 and welcome back to episode 20 of my Manchester City career mode. Now today's episode, really looking forward to the episode, should be good. It's the last ever episode of the Manchester City career mode, the end of the series, and it will obviously be the last proper career mode that we do before the end of FIFA 18. There maybe is going to be one more, I think, after this one, but this is the last proper one. The next one's going to be a little bit different if I do decide to do another career mode. Chance to hit 100 points in the league. We've obviously got to try and do that if we can. 2 more league games to play and 2 cup finals to play as well. One against Tottenham and one against Barcelona. Some tough games to play here. Really looking forward to the matches that we've got coming up. Before we go any further though, if we could try and end this series on 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Trying to hit 20k subs now, so I'd really appreciate your support. Let me know in the comments below if you have recently just subscribed, and I'll read and reply as usual. Let's crack up with things. Let's take a look at the team I'm going to put out for this game against Swansea. We just had a game against Bayern Munich 2 or 3 days ago, so we have to change things around. Quite substantial changes as well. Want to make sure we don't get big injuries coming up to these cup finals. So second choice goalkeepers in net. We've got Drury in right back. Danilo plays as centre back alongside Stones. Cardoso there as a left back. Jorginho, Gracia, Foden midfield with Diaz, Jesus and Leo as our front three. This is the bench. Obviously a decent enough bench as options if we need them. I'm hoping we've got enough in this team to get ourselves 3 points. Ultimately I'm trying to hit 100 points now. That is it. We've won the league title. We need to win the next 2 games to hit 100 points. So yeah, let's wait and see whether we can do that. Heavily changed team. It's going to be tough, but if we can work from the same sort of principles that we usually do, then hopefully we'll get through. Here we go, at home to Swansea here at the Etihad Stadium. Let's see how he gets on. Hopefully we've got enough in this team to get ourselves a victory. Chance here for Swansea. Got to be careful. Ayew plays it off and it's come off John Stones out for a corner inside 7 minutes. They've started strong here, have Swansea. Corner for us to defend. Ayew to deliver into the box. We've got to clear that one away and that'll be a goal kick. Gracia into Phil Foden. Got to find a way of breaking down this defence. A lot of players back here. Gonna have a shot. Oh, thought going in so close there. Jorginho just puts it wide. Really, really good chance for him. And he's the free man basically. He's the one that can bring the ball forward and have a go if he wants to, or pick the pass. One with the shot, it is just wide. Diaz trying to take on Mawson. He gets past him with ease here. Diaz running through. Oh, it's a really poor finish. Trying to open up his body and get the shot away with his right foot. Didn't happen. In the end, it's just right at the keeper. So disappointing. Needed that goal, really. That would have settled us down nicely. Chance here. Big chance as well. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic football. What a way to open the scoring. Is that Phil Foden, possibly? I think it is. He got the final touch. It goes in. 31 minutes into this match, and that is absolutely fantastic football. Let's watch it back on the replay, because that really is good stuff. Really intricate play. This is what I try and do, but it doesn't always come off. It's very intricate here and around the box, and Foden was a spare man really, ran into the middle and got himself in that good position. Gets a pass Fabianski and it's 1-0. That's it for the first half, still in the game 1-0. Impressed by the football we're playing at the moment, keeping control of the game really well. I still think though there's maybe a couple of occasions where we're giving the ball away a little bit too easily and not quite quick enough to win it back at times, but we're certainly in control. The possession stats actually show Swansea in favour, so it tells us there's a lot for us to do on that front. We still need a second goal as well. Maybe look to make a couple of changes soon. Cardoso running forward, great run here from the left back, still going, finds Gracia, oh, just wide. First 2 changes, Bernardo and Mahrez to come on, we'll take off Gracia and Diaz, give those guys a rest and swap things around for the final 30. Hopefully the guys coming on can make enough of an impact to help us with that second goal. Jesus into Bernardo, and that's the second goal. They've been in the pitch about 8 minutes. Bernardo's got himself the goal that doubles our lead ultimately. Fantastic bit of play there. Jesus gets involved, holds it up for him, allows Bernardo to run in behind him, and it's a pretty easy goal for us in the end. Good little bit of play, nice little 1-2 through the legs of Kyle Bartley, and a fantastic finish from Bernardo. 2-0. I'm also going to make the final change now as well. Jesus will come off and bring on one of our younger strikers, give him a chance up front, and hopefully he's going to get an okay there for the final 25 minutes. Very, very close there. Let's clear that one away, please. A little bit better than that. Come on. Big chance again here for Bernardo if we can find him. Oh, gets tripped up. Unfortunately, Luke can't quite get there. Our young striker was so close to it. And sadly didn't quite fall to him. Still a couple of minutes to go here as we just see the rest of the game out. Jorginho come forward now into Phil Foden to shoot maybe. Again blocked. Jorginho to deliver here. Stones is there. Oh, it's a great header, but it's over the bar. And it finishes 2-0. That's how it finishes. Get ourselves 3 points and a clean sheet. happy with the overall sort of performance. It's as good as we were going to get really with this team. It's obviously difficult when you make so many changes to the side to be able to then play how you usually do, but I think we did a very good job considering the team we put out. Swansea having quite a few shots actually, just not many on targets, and we just edged on possession in the end. Okay, so the final league game of the season, and it's obviously against Southampton, and if we win this game then we get ourselves 100 points for the season, which would be fantastic. Some change to the team, but still a strong side, actually much stronger than the last team. Edison starts in goal, Kyle Walker, Company, Otamendi and Mendy at the back. Fernandinho, Kovacic and David Silva in midfield with Mahrez, Aguero and Leroy Sané as our front three. The bench looks like this with Laporte, Danilo, Gundogan, Deli Bashiri, and then we've got Foden, Diaz and Luke again on the bench for us. So we'll wait and see how we get on with those sets of players, and we'll see whether that's enough for us to ultimately get 100 points, which is what we want to try and do. If we can, let's wait and see. Okay, then here we go at St Mary's for this final game of the season. Let's see whether we can try and get ourselves 100 points, which we're desperate for really, just to cap off a fantastic first season and only season that we're going to have with this team, and see whether we are able to get the 100 points, do the Centurion challenge if you like, and see whether we've got that in us. Kyle Walker charged at the defence here, needs another player to pass it to, still going, Kyle Walker through to Aguero, and it's 1-0, we've taken the lead, Sergio Aguero's done it. Kyle Walker's been a massive part of that move there, but he finds the striker Sergio Aguero, and we scored 12 minutes in, we've taken the lead. Exactly what we had to do very early on in the game. Always important to try and do that, and Kyle Walker with a couple of good runs actually early on in this match, finds his way running across the line and then just finds Aguero, who makes a great little run and slots it past the keeper, 1-0. Oh, what a pass to Sané. Could this be two? Leroy Sané. Oh, rubbish. Go on, Aguero, turn and shoot. Easy save from McCarthy. Go on, Sané. What a ball in. Chance to head it back across. Bizarre save, but he does save it nevertheless, the goalkeeper. Approaching half-time now, 10 minutes to go. Not quite looked lively enough or good enough in front of goal just yet to get that second. We'll need to start creating a bit more. That's going to be a clear-cut chance, really. It's half-time, still win the game 1-0. Like I said before, though, we need to be a little bit better if we're going to try and win this game properly. It's too close, it's too near at the moment in order for us to say that we're going to get the 3 points. Need that second goal. Same as in the last match, really. Got to make sure we're a bit better in front of goal, creating a few more chances as well. Mendy having to play catch-up here with the winger. Just not quite doing enough there. Not strong enough with Mendy. Oh, that's rubbish. Look how many players we have around him there. That's absolutely terrible. 1-1. 5 minutes into the second half, Southampton equalised. It was going to happen if we didn't get the second goal. It's absolutely awful defending. Really, really bad. You can't get much worse than that at the back. Benjamin Mendy should be able to deal with that really simply. Doesn't. Otamendi stands still. Stones, I think, is it? No, Company, maybe. Not too sure who it is, actually. They're all over the place at the back there. Kyle Walker's playing as the centre-back position. None of them get anywhere near to the guys, though. None of them get the block in. Edison should do better at his front post as well, so it's an absolute mess at the back. Really, really poor. We deserve to concede from that. That's not even a foul. On a yellow card as well for that. Fernandinho into David Silva now. Aguero takes a touch, shoots, but it's well blocked by the defender. Needed that one, really. Wanted a goal as quickly as possible. Mahrez now going to try and deliver if he can. It's blocked. David Silva straight into the box. Silva looking for Kyle Walker to flick on. Oh, Company didn't move quickly enough. Still a chance here for Kyle Walker to play it back to David Silva. Everyone's left the box, but Sané hasn't. Heads wide, though. Oh, my God. 30 minutes left. We need another goal, otherwise we're not going to get 100 points. David Silva off. Gundogan to come on now. 30 minutes to go. Got to try and find another goal from somewhere. Go on. Big chance here. Aguero trying to find the pass. Oh, saved. Run out of time with 20 minutes to go. Oh, straight at Aguero's head. Oh my days, the goal kick is right into the face of Aguero. Unfortunately, didn't fall to us and they've cleared it away. Another change, Mendy this time going to come off, Foden coming on. Running out of time here, going to more of a 3 at the back. Foden playing a little bit further forward, obviously, into like a centre attacking mid position. 15 minutes to go. Really struggling actually for time here. I think we might just miss out on the 100 points, but there's still plenty of time to go. It's just we're not looking likely at the moment. Next on's Laporte, Company coming off, getting a little bit tired. If we want to try and win back the ball in a good position or in our defence, then we need a bit more energy in those legs. So Laporte will come on now for the final change. Good chance here, Gundogan waiting for the right pass. Still waiting. Gundogan! Is it going to go in? Yes, it will. And it's onside as well. 2-1. Gundogan's done it. And we've just managed to overload them in the box. Loads of players there. And with 9 minutes to go, Gundogan might just have secured us 100 points for the end of the season. Whew, very, very close one, but there's still just about 10 minutes to go. Very, very close, and we're now a little bit fragile at the back. But I mean, we had to go through at the back. They were playing 5-4-1, so we had to change the formation. And that's got a little bit fluky, but it does go in. That's the most important thing. But that 3 at the back now, I imagine, will have to be changed a little bit. Okay, so a few tweaks to the formation at the moment. It's a 5-5-0 formation now in the final 10 minutes. Something we're having to do. Leroy Sané going into play as a left back. I think Fernandinho is a right back. So it's obviously changed substantially, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of an interesting final 10, I think. At least we'll finally see Southampton attack. They've been 5-4-1 all game. Leroy goes to the cross into Mahrez. Oh, thought it was going to be the winning goal. What a save by the goalkeeper. We managed to get forward there up the pitch and created a good chance. Unfortunately, though, couldn't get that third. No, don't allow this to happen. Chance. Oh, I thought it scored. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just wide. That was very close there from Tadic. I actually thought that had gone in. That's it. 100 points for us. A 2-1 victory against Southampton. Very, very close. Had to really fight for that one. They're a tough team to come up against. Whenever a team plays 5-4-1, it's always going to be difficult to break down. And we just about managed to do it in the end by going through the back. And that really helped us, the extra man in attack. But yeah, finishing 100 points for the season. Fantastic for us. Exactly what we wanted to try and do. Exactly what Man.City did in real life as well. So yeah, really impressive. We'd already won the Premier League, obviously, and now we're going to focus on the 2 cup finals that actually have a bit more meaning at the end of the game. But even still, 100 points is incredible here for us. Now to the game against Tottenham, and then we've got obviously Barcelona in the Champions League final. Okay, on to this game now against Tottenham, a massive cup final, obviously, an attempt at us trying to win the treble here, if possible, the victory against them. This is the team I'm going to go with, quite a strong side, I should expect. Ederson starts in goal, Kyle Walker, Boateng, Laporte, and Tellers at the back. Got Kovacic, De Bruyne, and Gundogan in midfield, with Sterling, Aguero, and Sané as our front 3. This is the bench: Otamendi, Danilo, Fernandinho, David Silva, Mahrez, Bernardo, and Jesus all on there. Of course, there's a big game, big cup final. And I'm not too sure actually what cup it is. Okay, this is the FA Cup we're playing now against Tottenham. So let's see how we get on. Big game. Let's just make sure we try and win it. We obviously want to win every trophy now. Now the Premier League's over. Let's see whether that is possible.
This for a place in the record books, the history books, and the hands on this wonderful trophy. It's the FA Cup final. Manchester City, how well they played in their previous game to win.
Okay, then at Wembley Stadium against Tottenham, massive match. So let's see if we can get ourselves a victory here and make sure that we win everything domestically. Kyle Walker sprinting forward as he likes to do, gets blocked off though, unfortunately. De Bruyne runs into a big bit of space here and then runs into traffic, but still going here. De Bruyne, oh, trying to get a shot away. Sterling does, and he's onside. It's 1-0. A little bit fluky, but we'll happily take it. De Bruyne was really the one that got into that free space in between the defence and midfield. It's just fantastic run from him. Falls to him just about on a plate eventually, and then definitely falls to Raheem Sterling, who arrives very late and scores past the goalkeeper. 1-0. Good start to the game. Nice early goal. Go on. Oh, it's the post. So close. De Bruyne can just shoot from anywhere. It's ridiculous. Aguero over to Sterling. Now trying to find Kovacic. Oh, saved by Lloris. Really wanted that second goal. Been a fantastic play as well. Thought it was actually De Bruyne making the run, but it was Kovacic in the end. It probably isn't a good sign because he's supposed to be our holding midfielder. That's it for the first half. Still win the game 1-0. Happy to be in front, but it's very, very similar circumstances to the last 2 games. Only 1-0. We need a couple more goals really to make it more comfortable. We've got the rest of the second half to do that. Sané into Gundogan, and that's 2-0. Fantastic play. And we won it back in a great position through Laporte, who stopped one of their attacks. Brought it forward, really, really quick passing, got it forward into the attackers very quickly, and consequently Tottenham couldn't get enough players around us to stop the shot. It's now 2-0, and we're in a much better position 10 minutes into the second half. Really, really good play. Gundogan at the heart of that one with a little 1-2. There we go, counter-attack. De Bruyne looking for Raheem Sterling. What a pass that is. Sterling, can he pick out Leroy Sané at the back? Oh, headed over the bar and out for a corner. Big chance was there to make it 3. That would have probably been game over as well. Tottenham make a change, bring on Dembele and taking off Dyer. De Bruyne trying to flick on, and he has, but I think Lloris gets there. Aguero trying to find Kovacic. Oh. First 2 changes, David Silva and Mahrez to come on. We'll take off Gundogan and Raheem Sterling. Just give those guys a rest. The next game is in a week's time against Barcelona. Want to make sure we don't pick up any injuries as well. 20 minutes to go. We'll make those 2 changes to begin with. Leroy Sané will deliver this corner in. It's a good ball. Actually, Kyle Walker's in there, but headed away. De Bruyne to Mahrez to Aguero. Still has it here. David Silva, De Bruyne trying to turn and shoot. Blocked. Well played. Has to be another goal. Oh my god. Not very often you win it back in the opponent's own box. That's changed. De Bruyne off. Fernandinho to come on. Literally 3 minutes now. Tellez maybe one final attack. He's got Kovacic there. He's going to take a shot. Oh, another big save from Lloris. Out from maybe the final corner of the game. 2 minutes added on here. Looks like the Emirates FA Cup is ours. David Silva going to place one to the edge of the box for Mahrez. Oh, that's it. The FA Cup's ours. The treble is also ours as well this season. There's still more trophy to play for, obviously against Barcelona in the Champions League. But this is a big one for us, winning everything domestically. It's been a fantastic season. A big 2-0 victory there against Tottenham, and it was fully deserved with the better team. Could have had more goals as well if it'd been a little bit more clinical, but I'm happy with what we got as well as a clean sheet. And we'll now lift the FA Cup. It's going to be David Silva to lift the FA Cup for us here. He's the captain since De Bruyne went off. And here we are the FA Cup winners this season. Fantastic for us. Really, really pleased how it got on. Obviously to win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup and Premier League so far has been great. But now there's one more game to play. It's against Barcelona. Tough match in the Champions League. Can we make it 4 trophies from a possible 4? Let's wait and see. Massive, massive game. I'm looking forward to it. So yes, here we go for the Champions League final against Barcelona. The last game of the series and of course today's episode. Exact same team is what we're going to put out in this game and hopefully get the same sort of result really. A victory ultimately to get ourselves the 4th trophy and do the quadruple here. Let's wait and see. Hopefully we can beat Barcelona. I imagine it's going to be a tough game this one. Lots of really good players. I guess we'll have to wait and find out exactly what sort of team they're going to put out.
It's been a season-long crusade, fitted in, of course, with the domestic commitments of both these clubs, but how well they've done in the Champions Cup to reach this final. I wonder who will prevail. We'll find out shortly enough.
Here we go with the final ever game of the Manchester City career mode on FIFA 18. The last time we're ever going to play the Champions Cup as well. Next FIFA, obviously, it's going to be called the Champions League because they've got the licensing. I guess we'll have to wait and see how we get on. Tough game here against Barcelona. Very good side out there. Dembele playing, Suarez playing. Probably Messi by the looks of it, I think, as well. So, yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy. Dembele with a big chance. Had to be cleared away by Kyle Walker. Aguero now starting a counter-attack here. Sterling trying to get away from Jordi Alba. What a change of attack that was, but unfortunately couldn't quite beat the centre-back. Wow, he had a really good opportunity there. Still got another chance here. Sterling have to go alone, but gets shrugged off it again by Man.City, who's stopped twice now. Aguero looking for Sané. Big chance here for Leroy Sané. Still going. Can he find a pass across to Sterling? Yes, he can. It's 1-0. And Barcelona left themselves vulnerable there. The right back went forward. And Leroy Sané didn't track back. And that meant that we could hit them on the counter-attack when we won it back there. They really did leave themselves open at the back. And we capitalised on it. Fantastic bit of play there from the front 3. And we got ourselves the goal 20 minutes into this game. Really good play between Sané and Aguero initially. And then Sterling gets the tap in. And it's 1-0. De Bruyne. Back heel into Aguero. Oh, just wide. It's half time, winning the game 1-0. Obviously in a good position right now. We're controlling the game. We are the better team. Certainly we're being better than the Barcelona on the ball as well, which is good to see. But it isn't necessarily going to win the match. There's a lot of opportunity for Barcelona to come forward. Got some great players, and whenever they do try and attack, it always looks a bit of a threat. They've just yet to have a shot. That's the big issue. Hopefully it's going to stay like that, and hopefully we're going to try and extend our lead. But it's going to be certainly a tough second half here. Aguero into De Bruyne. Has to be a second. It is the second. 2-0. Kevin De Bruyne scored 3 minutes in. Kept hold possession for that opening 3 minutes. And went forward and scored. Really, really good play. Captain Kevin gets it. And so Aguero just holds it up for him as well and just allows him through to make that run. It's the extra man that always kills teams. And as you can see, this run of Kevin De Bruyne is just fantastic. No one picked him up. 2-0. This could be 3 at this rate. De Bruyne. It makes it 3 as well. This is ridiculous now. 3 minutes later, it's another one for Kevin De Bruyne. Barcelona have opened up again. They're playing a 4-4-2 formation. The issue when you do that is, of course, without 3 men in midfield, it's 3 versus those 2 centre mids in there. We're always going to outnumber them. And the issue with their 4 is the fact that their wingers don't want to track back at all. Dembele and Coutinho are not defensive players. And so it just allows us to completely overload them going forward. That's exactly what we've done. And we are now winning the game 3-0. Chance for Suarez, hits the bar. Good chance as well for Barcelona. They've perked up since we scored the 3rd one. Sané gets the better of PK, not particularly difficult. Can he find Sterling? Of course he can. This is ridiculous. 4-0 now, completely outplayed them. Tactically got it spot on, and the 4-4-2 formation was really a bad decision from Barcelona. And we've ultimately just made them pay for it, really. 15 minutes to go, 4-0 now. And it's a bit strange to say that Southampton probably been the most difficult team we've come up against in this episode, given the teams that we have played and the fact that they've been finals the last 2 games. But yeah, Southampton certainly were the more difficult team to play against when they play 5-4-1, whereas Barcelona are a lot more open and completely exploited that. Gundogan wins it back. Great position, again, very open and vulnerable at the back here. Now trying to find Sané. I mean, Semedo's nowhere to be seen, is he? Sané now going to have a shot, and that could have easily been 5. Big chance here for Sterling if he's onside. Is he onside? It seems like he is. It's 5. 5-0 against Barcelona in the Champions League final with 4 minutes to go. I mean, it's been incredible for us. Completely overturned them, and I've been not able to cope with our attack at all. Our attack's just completely annihilated them. The pace has been a big issue, and also the fact that they like to play the fullbacks really high up. Semedo in particular has been nowhere to be seen when Leroy Sané has been on the attack, because Sané stays up the pitch and Semedo just leaves him, and whenever we counter-attack it's always through Sané. There's also Sterling who was free like we just saw there as well, so it's been really easy to exploit them defensively, and we've just done it really, really well. 5-0 now. Sterling trying to switch out to Sané again. 3 versus 2 at the back. Pretty much sums up this Barcelona defence at the moment. Sané trying to go across. Intercepted. Not a really good enough pass. A few seconds to go now. Not really any need for us to attack properly. De Bruyne with a chance to get his hat-trick. It's a big save by Ter Stegen. Would be good if we could get him a hat-trick. Not much longer left here. Sterling will deliver. Back post for Laporte, but punched away. That's it. 5-0. We've won the Champions League final against Barcelona. Incredible result. Absolutely fantastic performance as well. Raheem Sterling, of course, getting a hat-trick, so fantastic performance from him. Thought Leroy Sané got one of the goals, but clearly not. And we do get ourselves a really, really big victory. Get ourselves a quadruple and the Champions League trophy here. It's been an amazing season. Just one season to try and win absolutely everything. I've managed to do it here in the final game against Barcelona. I don't think I've ever managed to do it before in just one season, win absolutely everything. Especially not my first season anyway, so really, really impressive that we managed to do that with this team. Of course, we had to bring in new players and we had a big squad, but even still, it's great to win everything across all the competitions. And here we have De Bruyne, the captain, lifting the Champions League trophy for us to end off this series and round off what has been an incredible season for us as well. Winning so many trophies, every trophy that you could pretty much win, I think. So yeah, really, really impressed with how we got on, and now time to move on to a different team. Obviously, you guys voted a few days ago, might be even over a week ago now, for the next career mode, and it was going to be a Tottenham one, but I might decide to change that. Not really too sure just yet what I'm going to do, but I'll announce it shortly. You guys will find out very, very soon. But it will be the last career mode before we move on to FIFA 19, of course, with that game coming out very soon. But that will be pretty much everything for this series. Thank you all so much for your support during the time I've been doing this series. It came back for a second time round, and that doesn't happen very often, so it obviously happens for teams that get the most support and for series that get the most support, so I do appreciate it a lot. If we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already as well, as I try and near 20,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.